Why are so many veterinary practices missing out on new clients every single day? If you run a veterinary practice or manage one, stick with me for the next few minutes because I'm going to walk you through exactly what's going wrong, and more importantly, exactly what to do about it. My name is Sabran Walker, and for over 10 years, I've worked with veterinarians, building websites, running ad campaigns, producing video content, and helping these practice owners figure out what actually works. I've worked with small animal clinics, large animal clinics, clinics that work on ranches, multi-location groups, equine practices. I've seen what separates these successful practices from the ones that seem to just not get enough client flow to really be profitable. Here's what I see constantly. A practice has an outdated website, slow, hard to navigate, built years ago, and never touched since. They're using stock photos of kittens, puppies, maybe beautiful horses, but these are not real animals that clinic is taking care of, and especially not with their owners, real human beings that you're helping care for their family. Social media happens sporadically in these practices that aren't quite successful, just whenever someone on staff has a few minutes, instead of being really strategic with a certain number of posts per week. And a big point, there's no video content at all. Even though video is one of the fastest ways to build trust with pet owners who've never met you. And now today with AI bots are actually using video content posted on YouTube that's owned by Google now they don't watch the videos. AI cannot yet watch videos, but the transcripts of those videos that are there in the background, AI is actually ingesting that information and using it to make recommendations to people that are using ChatGPT or Claude or Perplexity and these other bots. The result of a practice that is not doing the right things with their marketing is that they're invisible online. They're invisible to Google search tools. They're invisible to AI recommendations. And even when the medicine inside the practice, your practice, is fantastic. And with veterinary medicine, your image, the way you portray yourself to build trust online, matters more than almost any other industry. Because the person choosing you isn't just choosing a service provider. They're choosing who they trust with their furry family member. So let me show you what changing this marketing problem could look like. Let's take Aspen Veterinary Clinic. This is a client that we have in Nevada. Now, they weren't getting a regular flow of new clients in the clinic. They had that problem. But what they also had was an outdated website, no real photo or video content. Their social media happened only when someone could get to it. We rebuilt their entire online presence. New logo, new website, professional video content, real social media strategy with 3 posts per week, and targeted advertising. Within months, their online impressions went up to over 4,000%. Engagement on social media went up nearly 2,000%. And here's the number that matters most. New clients to the practice went up by 172%. It's not mysterious, it's not chance, it's doing the right things that work. We were aiming to double their new client flow in 3 months, and we did it. And here's the interesting part. Once we had that strong foundation built, that practice didn't just grow their existing services. They actually expanded from small animal care and added a whole new division to doing large animal and ranch services. It's because they had that marketing engine and local trust to support a bigger offering. That's what real strategy does. It doesn't just bring in more of the same, it opens doors you didn't even know were available. This is exactly why I wrote my book, Veterinary Marketing, a Handbook for Practice Growth in an AI Era. Look, my practice, Walker Creative, can only help so many marketing practices. 15, 20 we've built up over the years, right? But how can I help as many veterinarians to have a great marketing engine? I can do that through a book that gives the exact workable pattern to marketing correctly. And that is what is in this book. And I'm so proud to have it available to you now. It releases on July 31st. I took everything I learned in working with practices just like Aspen Vet Clinic and put it into this book. Inside, I break down a complete framework from getting your message right to building visibility in your local market to turning new clients into long-term loyal ones. But it's not just theory. In the book, there are real cheat codes and action-based projects, things you can implement with your staff this week. Not just concepts, but real doingness. If any of this sounds like your practice, I genuinely encourage you to grab the free Veterinary Marketing Quick Start Kit. It's at my author website, sabronwalker.com. You can sign up to be alerted when the book's going to come out, but by signing up, you get this Quick Start Kit. It comes with a video that describes exactly how to get started and then different other items. There's no cost, no catch. And the book itself, as I said, comes out July 31st. So whether you grab the kit now or wait for the full book, my hope is simple: that veterinary practices stop guessing with their marketing and start growing the way they actually deserve. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.